J.J. McCarthy leads off-season throwing sessions. Vikings QB building chemistry for 2025. Imagine a young quarterback already embracing the habits of a seasoned veteran before he even throws his first official pass of the season. This is exactly what J.J. McCarthy has been up to during the offseason. He didn't simply wait for organized team workouts. Instead, he took the initiative and arranged 2 private throwing sessions with teammates. One just outside Nashville, Tennessee, and another near St. Paul, Minnesota. Both gatherings were designed to sharpen timing and synchronize rhythm, 2 critical ingredients in any successful offense. In Tennessee, tight ends KJ Hockenson and Josh Oliver joined rising running backs Jordan Mason and Ty Chandler, all rotating for routes and handoffs as McCarthy worked on ball placement and cadence. A few weeks later, McCarthy convened a larger group near Minnesota's capital, calling in star receivers Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison to stretch the playbook and fine-tune deep ball connections. Getting extra reps is huge, McCarthy told ESPN's Kevin Seifert. So much of our system depends on timing and rhythm. The more we practice these sequences outside of camp, the more confident we'll be when the lights are on. Addison couldn't agree more. Building chemistry off the field is invaluable. It was all high energy, great spirit, and we had fun too. This proactive approach immediately raises a debate. But here's where it gets controversial. Are private workouts during the offseason a sign of true leadership, or do they risk alienating other players who aren't invited? And this is the part most people miss. Fostering trust with teammates off campus can translate to split-second instincts once the pads go on. After sitting out his entire rookie year with a knee injury, McCarthy is poised to be Minnesota's QB1 in 2025, working alongside fellow quarterbacks Sam Howell, Brett Ripien, and Max Prosper. His off-season hustle echoes the dedication of legends who've taken extra steps to master their craft, but it also invites questions. Does this give McCarthy an edge that could redefine a young player's transition, or does it heap unnecessary pressure on his shoulders before week 1? Which side do you fall on? Sound off below. Do you applaud McCarthy's veteran mindset, or do you think he's overdoing it before the regular season even begins? J.J. McCarthy's insane work ethic, inside Vikings training camp and NFL journey. Imagine being on the cusp of greatness, with the entire football world watching your every move. This is the reality for J.J. McCarthy, the young quarterback who's about to take the NFL by storm. As the Minnesota Vikings training camp opens, all eyes are on McCarthy, and the question on everyone's mind is, can he handle the pressure? But here's the thing. McCarthy isn't just any ordinary player. He's a man on a mission, driven by an insatiable hunger to succeed. And this is the part most people miss. He's been preparing for this moment his entire life. The Athletic has live coverage of the 2025 NFL training camps, and we're about to dive into the fascinating story of J.J. McCarthy's journey to the top. A few months ago, quarterback coach Greg Holcomb received a text message from McCarthy, who had briefly returned to his hometown and wanted to work out. What's remarkable about this story is that McCarthy wanted to start their session at 6 a.m., a testament to his unwavering dedication and unrelenting passion for the sport. Holcomb, who's been working with McCarthy for over a decade, didn't bat an eye at the early start time. He knew that McCarthy was a different breed of athlete, one who would stop at nothing to achieve his goals. As they began their workout, Holcomb noticed something that's become a hallmark of McCarthy's personality: his ability to balance intense focus with a genuine interest in the people around him. Between throws, McCarthy would ask Holcomb's son, Sam, about his grades and life as a middle schooler, showing a level of empathy and kindness that's rare in athletes of his caliber. Now, with training camp just around the corner, the spotlight is shining brighter than ever on McCarthy. But according to Holcomb, the pressure doesn't seem to faze him. In fact, Holcomb believes that McCarthy sees this as an opportunity to do something great, rather than a weight that's holding him back. So what drives McCarthy to be so relentless in his pursuit of excellence? Well, the answer lies in his backstory, which is filled with examples of his extraordinary work ethic and dedication. At IMG Academy in Florida, McCarthy would beg his coaches to give him more responsibility, whether it was reviewing practice plans or making checks at the line of scrimmage. His coaches would often find him on the field at night, going through imaginary snaps and reads, honing his craft under the stars. These stories are not just anecdotal. They're a testament to McCarthy's unique makeup, which has drawn comparisons to legendary athletes like Tom Brady. In fact, Greg Harden, Michigan's renowned mental coach, saw a lot of Brady in McCarthy, praising his heart and mind as the key factors that set him apart. As we look ahead to the forthcoming season, the question on everyone's mind is, can McCarthy live up to the hype? The answer, according to Holcomb, is a resounding yes. But here's where it gets controversial. What if McCarthy's expectations are not just about winning games, but about inspiring a new generation of athletes? What if his ultimate prize is not just a championship ring, but a legacy that will outlast him? These are the questions that we'll be exploring in the coming weeks as McCarthy takes the field and begins his journey as the Vikings starting quarterback. And this is the part where we ask you, the reader, to join the conversation. Do you think McCarthy has what it takes to lead the Vikings to victory? Do you believe that his expectations are realistic, or are they setting him up for disappointment? Let us know in the comments below. The stage is set, the spotlight is shining bright, and J.J. McCarthy is ready to take the NFL by storm. Will he succeed, or will he falter under the pressure? One thing's for sure, we can't wait to find out.